I want to thank the wellness team for the opportunity to be here today with a special shout out to Holly Murphy, Senior Wellness Educator. So if you guys have any questions during this live stream, please instant message or email Holly Murphy, and she will relay those questions to me so that I can answer for you. And I want to thank you all for live streaming here today. I'm excited to share my knowledge and training about meditation. Right now, it's more important than ever that we use meditation to balance all the pressures of the outer world with a strong inner foundation. My intention is to bring you the tools so that you can navigate the turbulence of this world filled with stress. Is anybody feeling it? Okay. So today we're going to experience a fun 5-step meditation called focused awareness. This method is rooted in a 5,000-year-old tradition that's been transformed into a contemporary approach for our modern times. We'll also explore the practice of guided imagery meditation. So let's get started. Now take this moment. I'm going to ask you to silence your phones wherever you are. If you need to keep them on, you can just turn them on vibrate. But disconnect for this next hour. Put up your do not disturb sign and take this time for yourself to reset and restore your inner calm. Okay, focused awareness meditation is one of my favorite methods, and we're going to talk about this now. This offers a systematic method to train your mind and body to relax and achieve a calm, clear focus. Focused awareness is based on 5 simple, systematic steps to bring the mind and body together. The first step is creating a comfortable, still posture. And this helps to promote stability of mind and body. Number 2 is establishing diaphragmatic breathing. And this is essential to link the mind and body, promote basically balancing the nervous system. It's a very powerful and important step number 2. Now, step number 3 is systematic relaxation. And this is necessary to create inner space for meditation. Number 4 is breath awareness. And for this step, we merely observe the process of breathing. So we don't control our breath in any way. We just simply become aware of the breath flowing into your body and then flowing out a short while later. Now, 5 is focus, and focus directs the awareness of the mind. It's a very important step for meditation. Focused awareness is one method I teach, and we're going to practice this a little bit later in the program. But first, we're going to do a guided imagery practice. Now, please know there are many types of meditation. One method is guided imagery. So we're going to do this exercise together. But first, for those of you that don't know me, I'm going to take a moment to introduce myself. My name is Gabrielle Berry, and I worked at Tampa General for 19 years as a nurse. I've earned my master's degree at USF, and I'm also a board-certified meditation specialist. So I teach private and group classes virtually in the present. I enjoy experiencing all different types of meditation. Recently, in one of our classes, we did a mindful eating meditation, which is one of my favorites. Every class is unique and pleasurable. So, enough about me. Let's explore and experience a guided imagery meditation together. Okay. So I'm always taking classes. I love to learn. And this is a guided imagery practice from a class that I completed recently called Mindfulness Based Stress Reduction. The creator of this program is John Kabat-Zinn. He has a PhD, and he founded the Stress Reduction Clinic at the University of Massachusetts. Massachusetts. Huh, sorry. And his idea was to bring meditation to mainstream medicine in the form of mindfulness. It's a great program. I encourage you to take the class. And you can find this meditation on YouTube. It's a great practice. More than 3 decades of scientific research at medical centers all over the world suggests that training in mindfulness and mindfulness based stress reduction can positively and profoundly affect participants' ability to reduce medical symptoms, psychological distress, and pain while learning to live life more fully. So, this meditation is part of that course. Now, this meditation, this is the mountain meditation script. And again, this is adapted from John Kabat-Zinn's Mountain Meditation. This meditation is normally done in a seated position in a chair. And it begins by sensing into the support that you have from the chair. So pay attention to the actual sensations of contact of your body supported by your chair. And find a position of stability and poise with your upper body balanced over your hips and your shoulders in a comfortable but alert posture. Hands on your lap or your knees. Let your arms hang by their own weight, like heavy curtains, stable and relaxed. Actually sense into your body. Feel your feet, your legs, hips, lower and upper body. Sense your arms, your shoulders, your neck, and head. And when you're ready, allow your eyes to close, bringing awareness to breath, the actual physical sensations, feeling each breath as it comes in and goes out. Allow the breath to be just as it is without trying to change it or regulate it in any way. Allowing it to flow easily and naturally with its own rhythm, its own pace, knowing that you are breathing perfectly well right now. Allow your body to become still and sitting with a sense of dignity, a sense of resolve, a sense of being complete, whole in this very moment, with your posture reflecting this sense of wholeness. And as you sit here, Allow an image to form in your mind's eye of the most magnificent or beautiful mountain that you know, have ever seen, or can imagine. Letting it gradually come into a greater focus. And even if it doesn't come as a visual image, allowing the sense of this mountain and feeling its overall shape, its lofty peak or peaks high in the sky, the large base rooted in the bedrock of the Earth's crust, its steep or gently sloping sides. Notice how massive, how solid, how unmoving, how beautiful. Perhaps your mountain has snow blanketing its top and trees reaching down to the base, or rugged granite sides. There may be streams and waterfalls cascading down the slopes. There may be one peak or a series of peaks with meadows and high lakes. Imagine that you're seated on your mountain, observing it and noting its qualities. And when you feel ready, see if you can bring the mountain into your own body, sitting here, so that your body and the mountain in your mind's eye become one. So that as you sit here, you share in the massiveness and the stillness and the majesty of the mountain. You become the mountain. Grounded in this seated posture, your head becomes the lofty peak, supported by the rest of your body. Your shoulders and arms, the sides of the mountain. Your spine and legs, the solid base, rooted to your chair. Experiencing in your body a sense of uplift from deep within your pelvis and spine. With each breath, as you continue sitting, becoming a little more a breathing mountain, alive and vital, yet unwavering in your inner stillness, completely what you are, beyond words and thought, a centered, grounded, unmoving presence. As you sit, becoming aware of the fact that as the sun travels across the sky, the light and shadows and colors are changing virtually moment by moment in the mountain stillness. and the surface teems with life and activity, streams, melting snow, waterfalls, plants, and wildlife. As the mountain sits, seeing and feeling how night follows day and day follows night. The bright, warming sun, followed by the cool night sky studded with stars. And then the gradual dawning of a new day. Through it all, the mountain just sits, experiencing change in each moment, constantly changing, yet always being just itself. It remains still as the seasons flow into one another, and as the weather changes moment by moment and day by day. Calmness abiding all change. In any season, you may find at times the mountain enshrouded in clouds or fog, pelted by freezing rain. People may come to see the mountain and comment how beautiful it is today, or how it's not a good day to see the mountain. It's too cloudy or rainy or foggy or dark. None of this matters to the mountain, which remains at all times its essential self. Clouds may come and clouds may go. Tourists may like it or not. The mountain's magnificence and beauty are not changed one bit by whether people see it or not, seen or unseen, in sun or clouds, broiling or frigid, day or night. It just sits, being itself. At times, visited by violent storms, buffeted by snow and rain and winds of unthinkable magnitude. And through it all, the mountain continues to sit, unmoved by weather, by what happens on its surface, or by the world of appearance, remaining its essential self through the seasons, the changing weather, and the activity ebbing and flowing on its surface. In our lives, we experience constantly the changing nature of mind and body and of the outer world. We have our own periods of light and darkness, activity and inactivity, our moments of color and our moments of drab. It's true that we experience storms of varying intensity and violence in the outer world and in our own minds and bodies. Buffeted by high winds, by cold and rain, we endure periods of darkness and pain, as well as moments of joy and uplift. Even our appearance changes, experiencing a weather of its own. By becoming the mountain in our meditation practice, we can link up with its strength and stability and adopt them for our own. We can use its energies to support our energy, to encounter each moment with mindfulness, equanimity, and clarity. The weather of our own lives is not to be ignored nor denied. It is to be encountered, honored, felt, known for what it is, and held in awareness. And holding it in this way, we come to know a deeper silence and stillness and wisdom. Mountains have this to teach us and much more. To embody the strength and stability of the mountain in your sitting, practice this meditation. Remember what it means to sit mindfully with resolve, wakefulness, in true stillness. So, in the time that remains, we're going to take a brief pause, continue to sustain the mountain meditation in silence for this last moment until you hear the sound of the bell. Welcome back. How does everyone feel? A little more relaxed, right? I love the mountain. All right, so let's learn a little more about guided imagery. Guided imagery is a program of directed thoughts that guides your imagination towards a relaxed, focused state. Guided imagery is a program, it's based on the concept that your mind and body are connected. Using all of your senses, your body responds as though what you're thinking or imagining is real. Guided imagery is a powerful but gentle technique that focuses your imagination in proactive, positive ways. It can be as simple as an athlete's 5-second pause just before leaping off the diving board, imagining how a perfect dive feels when slicing through the water. Or it can be as complex as imagining the busy, focused buzz of thousands of loyal immune cells swarming out of the thymus gland on a search and destroy mission to wipe out unsuspecting cancer cells. Okay, so how many of you like sour things? I am a fan of sour. I've always had a thing for sour candy. Those lemon heads, my favorite. So, guided imagery illustrates the mind body connection. You use your senses, and your body will actually respond as though what your mind imagines is real. So, for example, imagine a lemon in great detail. So, close your eyes now and imagine the smell, the color, and the texture of the peel. Continue to imagine this lemon and then see yourself taking a bite of the lemon, feeling the juice squirting into your mouth. Are you salivating yet? My whole mouth is puckering right now. This exercise demonstrates how your body responds to what you're imagining. So, guided imagery is a convenient and simple technique that can help you manage stress and reduce tension in your body. That is one way to use it. Now, although it's been called visualization or mental rehearsal, even mental imagery, these terms are misleading. Guided imagery involves all of the senses, not just a visual sense. And it's a good thing because only about 55% of the population is strongly wired visually. It's really experienced through the whole body, not just mentally. So, if during the mountain meditation you struggled to see an image of the mountain in that meditation that we just did, don't worry. You may be in the 45% of us that is less visual. When I do the mountain meditation, I enjoy a sense, a felt sense of the mountain. And of course, remember the lemon, which engaged our sense of taste. Wow, that was really powerful. Guided imagery is a form of meditation, and it can be used interchangeably with the term guided meditation, which will lead to a naturally relaxed state, which I hope that you are all enjoying. So, guided imagery encompasses a wide variety of techniques and strategies to calm anxiety, heal physically and emotionally. It is also a type of relaxation technique. It uses metaphors like the mountain and storytelling, exploration, and imagination. Kids are great at guided imagery. I love teaching guided imagery classes to kids. But people practice guided imagery by listening to recorded guided imagery exercises or by allowing the mind to imagine an outcome, goal, or desire. Now, from a nursing perspective, this modality is highly therapeutic. Guided imagery or guided meditation has a built in capacity to deliver multiple layers of complex encoded messages deep inside. Positive, healing, motivating messages through simple images, sensations, or symbols, or metaphors. And when it's received in a relaxed mental state, um, that's part of the practice. Now, it appears that this fellow on the slide is listening to a little guided imagery while being assessed by his nurse. Now, because this mobilizes the unconscious process to assist with conscious goals, it can be dropped beneath the surface of the self, where it can reverberate again and again, transforming us with enduring and continuous change. Now, over the past 40 years, the effectiveness of guided imagery has been validated by research, demonstrating the positive impact on our health, wellness, attitude, behavioral change, as well as peak performance. So athletes use this technique. With less than 10 minutes a day of guided meditation, it can also help reduce stress and blood pressure. It can heighten short term immune cell activity and speed up healing. And it's been shown to reduce blood loss during surgery and opioid use after it. Guided imagery lowers anxiety and pain. It increases athletic mastery at skiing, skating, golf, and tennis. It also increases skill and confidence at writing, acting, singing, test taking, and public speaking. I've used it for that very purpose. It's also been proven invaluable during medical procedures like chemotherapy and radiation therapy. Regular use of guided imagery can heighten access to emotional depth, humor, responsiveness to music, spirituality, intuition, creativity, abstract thinking, and empathy. So subtle, safe, and gentle this technique is. Guided imagery meditation can be a surprisingly powerful tool. And this increases over time. So, again, the daily practice is very helpful. Every thought we have creates our reality. So, what are your personal goals? Why would you use guided imagery meditation? Just to relax? I mean, that's a great goal for many of us. Are you looking to do some self improvement, to train your brain, to start a daily meditation practice? And if you're doing it to achieve a greater end, like weight loss, quitting smoking, you can prepare a list of affirmations. Now, guided imagery can be used just for relaxation. Again, that's how I use it for anxiety, especially with public speaking. But it can also be used for a number of life enhancing and life changing things too. Many people, again, athletes use this to achieve their goals. Many people use it to change their thinking or just as a general positive reinforcement or motivation. Now, here are some examples of affirmations that you might try when you're doing this, okay? So, if you wanted to quit a bad habit, something to the point is the most effective. Think along the lines of, I choose to no longer smoke. Cigarettes have no appeal to me. If you want to think more positively, aim for something like, I am capable of whatever I set my mind to. I am in control and I am valuable. If you want to reach a specific goal like weight loss, say, in the present tense, I am eating healthy. I am losing my excess weight. My clothes feel better and I feel better. Now, these are statements that you'll recite to yourself over and over again. It's up to you, but many find them life affirming and effective. So you could take your mantra or your affirmation, write it down, put it on your mirror in the morning. So when you're brushing your teeth, you read your affirmation. You could put it on your lunchbox. And every time you open your lunchbox, you could see your affirmation to help reinforce. So those are some ideas, some ways that you can bring mindfulness into your everyday life. Now, visualizing your intention is really helpful too. Whatever it is you're working toward, be it confidence, weight loss, positive thinking, relaxation, stress reduction, whatever it is, visualize yourself in the situation, acting as you'd like to react or being as you'd like to be. If you want to be more relaxed, you might visualize yourself in a hammock on the beach, feeling the breeze caressing your skin. If you want to be thinner, Imagine yourself sliding into your skinny jeans with ease and modeling in front of the mirror, smiling at your beautiful body. And many use guided imagery to get over certain issues like shyness. You don't have to attack the shyness head on. Something related will do. Just simply imagine yourself going about the world with your head high, smiling, and making eye contact. That can be the first step toward a more confident you. So, that's some of the things about guided imagery that you can utilize in your personal meditation practice. And we have a little time left to do a short practice. We'll do about a 10-minute focused awareness meditation. Let's just review the steps and then I will guide you through it. So, focused awareness meditation is based on these 5 simple steps to bring your mind and body together. So, the first step is a still posture. So, here you're going to just settle into your chair. You know what? If you can, kick off your shoes. That sends a message to your body that it's time to relax. Close your door and put out your do not disturb sign. Number 2 is diaphragmatic breathing. Now, diaphragmatic breathing is essential to link the mind and body together. And how this works is it balances the nervous system. When we use the diaphragm to breathe, it sends a message to the brain that it's time to relax and slow down. So let's just practice this for a minute together. When you use the diaphragm for this step, we're going to breathe in and out through the nose and draw your breath down into your abdominal cavity. I like to put my hands on my chest and my abdomen to help demonstrate. So, breathing in deeply through your nose, draw the breath deeply into your belly. And then, when you're ready, slowly release the breath through your nose if you can. Good. Now, notice your hands. The hand on your abdomen should be rising on the in breath and then falling on the out breath. The hand on your chest should be relatively still. Good. I can feel the difference already. Now, step 3 is systematic relaxation, and I'm going to guide you through that process. We'll do a quick body scan, giving our body permission to relax. And then number 4 is breath awareness. So here we're going to just become aware of our breathing, flowing in and out. And then number 5 is focus. This directs the awareness of the mind. Now, for this step, we're going to count the breaths. So we're going to count 1 on the in breath and then 2 on the out breath. We'll count 1 to 10. And then when you get to 10, we'll count 10 to 1. We'll do this mentally, silently. Okay, so no one will really hear you, but you're going to just do this in your mind. Okay, this is a great way to reboot your system. It's like turning your computer off and turning it back on. It reboots everything. Okay, so let's begin. Finding a comfortable, still posture. Allow your body to feel all the points of contact. Put your feet flat on the floor here so that you're supported and relaxed. So begin now diaphragmatic breathing. Breathing in, channeling the breath through the nose. Draw your breath down into your belly. Fully inhaling. And then when you're ready, slowly release the breath through your nose. If you're having trouble connecting with the breath, place your hand on your belly and feel your breath in the palm of your hand, rising on the in breath and falling on the out breath. Fully expanding and then slowly releasing. You might imagine that you're inflating a balloon in your belly, inflating on the inhale and then deflating on the exhale. smooth and even, breathing slowly and deeply. Then let your eyes close as your body starts to relax. Notice how your mind will follow the body. Good. Now release your hand to your lap and let's begin a systematic relaxation here. So, beginning at the forehead, bring your awareness to the center of your forehead. Notice any tension or stress. And then as you breathe out, relax. Let your forehead smooth. Relax your eyebrows. Soften your eyes. Relax the muscles behind your eyes. And let your eyes rest from seeing. Good. Now relax your cheeks and your jaw. Let your teeth part slightly and let your tongue rest in the floor of your mouth. Good. Now on your next breath, bring your awareness to the hollow of your throat. Imagine or pretend you're breathing in to the hollow of your throat, noticing any tension in your neck. And as you breathe out, relax your neck, soften your throat, let your shoulders drop, relax your arms. Good. Now on your next breath in, shift your awareness to the center of your chest. Imagine or pretend that you're breathing in to the center of your chest. Feel the space around your heart. This is an area we accumulate emotional stress and tension. So notice any gripping or holding. And then as you breathe out, release and relax. Feel the space around your heart open, relaxing and softening your heart. Relax your lungs. Relax the muscles around your rib cage. Now shifting to your upper back, the space between your shoulder blades. Give your upper back permission to relax, relaxing all the muscles around the spine, shifting down your back, relaxing your middle back and your lower back. Let your body be supported by the chair. Good. Now, shifting on your next breath in to the center of your belly. This is another space that we tend to hold emotional tension. So notice, breathing in, breathing out, relax and release. Imagine the breath is massaging all your abdominal organs, softening and relaxing. Good. Now, on your next breath, coming down to the hips, the legs, your ankles, your feet. Imagine on your next breath in, you're breathing in from the tips of your toes and draw the breath to the top of your head. Then breathing out from the top of your head, out through the tips of your toes, sweeping away any remaining tension in your body. Just notice how it feels to be relaxed yet awake. Good. Now, step 4, breath awareness. Begin to shift your awareness back up to your nose. Feel the breath enter the nose and then leave a short while later. And rest your attention there at the base of your nostrils. Just feeling the breath. No need to control or manipulate your breathing in any way. Good. Now begin by mentally counting your breaths, counting 1 to 10 and 10 to 1. 1 on the in-breath, 2 on the out-breath, 3 on the in-breath. Once you reach 10, start at 10 and count back to 1. 10 on the in-breath, 9 on the out-breath. And whenever your mind drifts, it's okay. Just notice. Come back mentally, silently. 1 on the in-breath, 2 on the out. So releasing the count, it's time to return your awareness back to the room, coming back. Begin by deepening your breath. And then start to move your body very slowly. Start with wiggling your toes and your fingers. Bring the palms of your hands together at the center of your chest. And then gently rub your palms together. Place your right hand on your left shoulder. And then take your left hand, put it underneath your right axilla, your right armpit. And then open your eyes days. Give yourself a pat on the back here. Great job. Doesn't that feel awesome? But practice is key. So I encourage you to start with just 5 minutes a day and make a 30-day commitment. After 30 days, notice if you feel the difference. Now, if you would like more information about upcoming groups or classes, you can send an email, contact Holly Murphy. If you're not at the point where you have complete mastery, if you're new to meditation, you may struggle with this in the beginning. I'm here to tell you. Your mind is going to keep wandering to various topics, but keep at it and you'll succeed. Remember, each time that you either return to counting your breaths or your affirmations, you're building neural pathways in your brain that create grooves. And as you repeat the practice, these grooves will deepen into super highways to peace and calm. You can also find our channel on YouTube for guided meditations and fitness fun workouts. Recently, I posted a hand washing meditation. So if you're struggling to incorporate meditation into your daily life, try this practice. It's only 3 minutes, and it uses guided imagery to strengthen your immune system. um, we'll be happy to send you the links if you'd like those. I really appreciate your support. I don't want to start this, so I'm going to move to the next slide. And if you, were there any questions that we can address? Did you guys? Okay, I'm so proud of you all. Again, if you come up with any questions, I really appreciate your time and energy today. I do have a couple programs coming up later this year. I'll be presenting in August and then again in November. So I hope to see you all there. Maybe we'll do a mindful eating meditation. It's one of my favorites. So I hope to see you then. Namaste.